What up, YouTube Timbers here. Here is my review for the new Disney film Raya and the Last Dragon. Now, today I was, believe it or not, New York City's theaters finally reopened, and and the first film I saw in theaters today was Raya and the Last Dragon. I mean, let me just say up front, God, it felt so good going back to the movie theaters. I mean, I can tell you how much I missed it. You know, they did a pretty good job at keeping people safe and all that. I think they are doing a really solid job of that department. Anyway, and so I of course and it's crazy to believe that the last time I saw a Disney anime movie in theaters was Onward, and that was like literally the same time last year. Anyway, so I of course decided to go check out Raya and the Last Dragon because I rather pay about $10 than 30 bucks because that's what you're gonna pay for if you end up ordering it on Disney Plus. Just yeah, which is more cheaper, $10 or $30? Wrap that around your head. But anywho, now this film, I gotta say, it is beautiful. It's alright. I'll just put it that way. It's not really Disney's best work in my opinion, but I still think this movie is wonderful. It takes place in the fantasy world of Kumandra, where humans and dragons live together in harmony and all. But when this sinister monsters, known as the Drawn, ends up draining the land, the dragons ends up sacrificing themselves to save humanity. And so now, 500 years later, those same monsters have returned. And so it's up to this lone warrior named Raya, voiced by Kelly Marie Tran from Star Wars fame, to track down the last dragon, who's of course voiced by Aquafina, in order to stop the Drawn for good. And of course, she has to try to save the world here. You got Aquafina, who voices Zitsu, who is this goofy young water dragon who can transform into a human, and is also the last of her kind's existence. I mean, I think Aquafina is so great in this movie. I mean, I think she voices that character so well. She steals so many scenes. Her lines and dialogue is really hilarious. I quite like Aquafina. I think Aquafina is pretty awesome. And stuff I see in her. You also got Jamma Chan from Captain Marvel fame, who voices Namari, who is this warrior princess of Fangland, and is also Raya's anime. You also had Daniel Day Kim, who voices Chief Banja, who's actually Raya's father, who's also the chief of Commando's Heartland. Sandra Oh actually voices Namari's mother and the chief list of the Fangland too. You also had Ben de Guang from Doctor Strange fame as a Tong, who is this formidable warrior giant. There's also a funny baby that's featured in this who steals so many scenes. You even had Alan Tudyk was also in this because Alan Tudyk has a contract with Disney. So yeah. But man, this movie is so beautiful to watch. It is really intriguing to check out. I mean, the voice performances from Kelly Marie Tran to Aquafina was terrific. I mean, this also has some really decent score. I mean, it was music by James Newton Howard, so he did a really good job with the score. Yeah, this is definitely a solid movie worth checking out. I mean, I'm glad I was able, I'm really happy that New York City was able to reopen theaters by the time this got released because it was so beautiful to watch this thing on the big screen. And and not to mention, there is also a short that featured called dang, I forgot the name of that. Us, dang it, us now or some. Forgot the actual name, but it was actually a pretty short. All right, us again. All right, why did I freeze up on the name? But there is a short film that features that is shown before Raya, and that short was beautiful to watch. I mean, not any dialogue or anything, but it was a pretty decent short. Anyway, that aside, if you guys have not seen Raya and the Last Dragon, if you guys don't have any theaters that reopen to you and you want to spend like $30, I'd say go for it. But But you know, I don't know if you want to watch it. There's it's in there's go watch it. And there's it's a beautiful time, like a beautiful film worth checking out. And not to mention, it is also Disney's first film with a South Asian lead, which I think is really cool, and their first film with a South Asian character, so that's interesting. But anyway, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Raya and the Last Dragon? If so, watch it over. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Himu signing out.